Hello, everyone, for our third new speaker introduction for this year's Past Data Community Summit for our new speaker track. And this time I'm meeting Jarid. Jarid, welcome. Congrats on being a speaker at this year's Past Data Community Summit. For those that have not met you before, do you want to introduce yourself real quick, maybe?
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Ben. My name's Jarid McKenzie. I'm the lead analytics architect over at a small consultancy in Canada called Iteration Insights. Basically, I oversee all the projects that we implement, make sure that they adhere to our standards.
Nice. So is that also what your session will be about?
Kind of. My session is on making the analytics process go faster. So mostly on about data engineering. So one thing that I have found in the past is folks have a tendency to say, okay, I need to do all of this task, and then I need to do all of that task. And it's a very complex process of handling dependencies. So my session is all about how do you actually handle the dependencies when you're running a nightly batch process. It focuses on the more of the traditional style of data engineering, but it's very applicable to most organizations that are running large ETL implementations.
Nice. Very much looking forward to that session because our first session from our new speakers was about TempDB contention. I don't know anything about that. So lots of very new things to learn. Then Vitalia told us about Databricks. And well, data engineering is kind of part of my day job. So looking forward to learning a couple of new things and facets for things I can use actually in my day-to-day job. Speaking of the past summit, will this be your first one?
No, I've been to a couple of paths before. I think my first one was in 2019. So I went 2019, 2020, took a couple of years off for, various reasons. And then I went last year. So this will be my fourth summit.
Nice. I mean, spoiler alert, I knew the answer to that slightly because we've met at a past summit and that's where we started talking about speaking and all that. So I'm very happy to see following you along on that journey and seeing your session this November on the stage at the past summit. What are you, obviously, besides your own session, what are you most looking forward to? What you are most excited about, given that you know what's kind of expecting you there?
Yeah, I think last year was probably the first time that I did pass correctly,
Nice.
meaning that I got to actually not necessarily spend as much time in the sessions, which were all fantastic, but I got to meet and connect with other data professionals. And I found that to be one of the most valuable parts of this conference, actually meeting and getting into the nitty gritty and making those connections and friendships that have carried me through the past couple of years. It's been really, really valuable. And it's valuable time for me to spend on something like this. It's great for career development. It's great for personal knowledge gain. I can't really think of a better way to spend a week in terms of developing my career over the course of a year.
100%. I mean, I probably sound like a broken record about this, but that hallway track, meeting people, meeting old friends, making new friends, that is just the best thing. Besides all that learning that is also naturally going to happen there. So with that, thank you for taking the time to chat a little bit with me. I'm very much looking forward to chat way more with you when we meet in person in Seattle this November. So we see all of you there. Thank you.
Thanks very much. I look forward to seeing you again.